my dear students. Today I will be taking your value education class of class 3, and today I will be continuing with the chapter number 2, that is Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, so we have read that Little Red Riding Hood entered into the cottage and went to her grandmother, and we know that in place of our real grandmother there is the wolf. Okay, so let's read the next part. Little Red Riding Hood entered the cottage and went to her grandmother. Okay. Oh, all of you open page number 14 of your book. Here. Oh, what big eyes you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. So now, Little Red Riding Hood is saying that, what big eyes you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. Why, my dear, the better to see you with, replied Mr. Wolf. Oh, what big ears you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. Now, Little Red Riding Hood found that big ears of her grandmother. What big ears you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. Why, my dear, the better to hear you with, replied Mr. Wolf. Oh, what big teeth you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. Now Little Red Riding Hood found that her grandmother has big teeth. What big teeth you have, grandmother, said Little Red Riding Hood. Why, my dear, the better to eat you with, replied Mr. Wolf, and pounced on the little girl. So now the wolf is very bad. So now the wolf is very bad and he pounced on the little girl. So Little Red Riding Hood in this part found her grandmother, that is wolf, big eyes, big ears and big teeth, and after that Mr. Wolf pounced on the little girl. Okay, so I have read this part today, and the next parts I will be reading in the next classes. Okay, so today is up to this. All of you study well at your home and be safe.